Hi, this is Reverend Tom. I am asked to share to Joe what postulancy is in the Episcopal Church and what it means for Joe as a new postulant in the diocese. Joe, as you begin your postulancy in the Episcopal Diocese of Texas in September 2026, the first thing to remember is this: postulancy is not ordination, and it is not a declaration that discernment is finished. It is the formal stage in which the Church says that your call to priesthood deserves continued discernment, formation, preparation, and testing. The canons of the Episcopal Church define postulancy as the period between nomination and candidacy. It may begin formal preparation for ordination, but its central purpose is the continued exploration of and decision about your call to the priesthood. So, Joe, your primary responsibility as a postulant is not simply to complete requirements. Your first responsibility is to continue listening. Listen to God. Listen to Scripture. Listen to your bishop. Listen to the Commission on Ministry. Listen to your parish and those responsible for your formation. Listen to your family. And listen honestly to what is happening within your own spiritual life. The Diocese of Texas emphasizes that discernment is communal. What began as a personal sense of calling becomes something examined by the local church and the wider diocese. The diocesan process is based on the national episcopal canons, especially Title III. What is your role as a postulant? Joe, think of yourself as a person under formation rather than someone who has already arrived. You are being formed spiritually, intellectually, pastorally, emotionally, and practically for possible ordained ministry. Your role is to remain teachable. You already bring significant life, theological, educational, pastoral, and ministerial experience into this process. But postulancy asks you not merely to demonstrate what you already know. It asks you to discover how your previous experience can be received, evaluated, and integrated into ministry within the Episcopal Church. The Episcopal canons specifically say that formation may take into account a postulant's background, age, occupation, ministry, previous education, and learning from life experience. That means your past is not something you simply leave behind. It becomes part of what the Church prayerfully examines as it asks how God may use the whole of your life in a new ministry. What should you do during postulancy? For recording purposes, Joe, I would remember these 7 areas. Continue your spiritual discernment. Maintain a disciplined life of prayer, Scripture, worship, reflection, and participation in the sacramental life of the Church. Continue asking the Lord, are you truly calling me to this ministry? And what kind of priest are you asking me to become? Stay closely connected with the bishop and diocesan formation process. Postulancy places you in a formal relationship with the bishop, Commission on Ministry, your sponsoring congregation, and your program of preparation. The bishop and commission are responsible for working with you to develop and monitor your preparation for priesthood and to ensure that pastoral guidance accompanies your formation. Write your Ember Week reflections. This is one of the clearest canonical responsibilities of a postulant. A postulant for the priesthood is to communicate with the bishop 4 times each year during the Ember Weeks, either personally or by letter, reflecting on academic experience and personal and spiritual development. Keep these dates on your calendar. Do not treat the Ember letters merely as reports. Use them as opportunities to tell the bishop honestly, what am I learning? Where is God challenging me? How am I growing? Where am I struggling? How is my understanding of priesthood changing? Complete your assigned formation faithfully. The canonical program for priestly preparation includes theological education, practical ministry experience, emotional development, and spiritual formation. Required areas include Holy Scripture, church history, Christian theology, Christian ethics, and moral theology. Episcopal worship using the Book of Common Prayer and authorized resources, and the practice of ministry in contemporary society. That ministry formation includes leadership, evangelism, stewardship, ecumenism, interfaith relations, mission, and engagement with the historical and contemporary experiences of racial and minority communities. Complete required church training. Preparation for ordination includes training in safeguarding and prevention of sexual misconduct, civil reporting responsibilities concerning abuse, the Constitution and canons of the Episcopal Church, especially Title IV, and the Church's teaching concerning racism. Follow the Diocese of Texas instructions concerning exactly which courses, certifications, or renewals apply to you. Participate actively in parish and community life. Your sponsoring congregation remains part of your discernment. Do not allow postulancy to become only an academic exercise. Worship with the community. Serve. Teach when appropriate. Listen to parishioners. Learn pastoral presence. Observe how Episcopal priests lead liturgy, preach, provide pastoral care, work with vestries, administer congregations, and collaborate with lay ministers. Postulancy should gradually connect theological knowledge with actual service to God's people. Remain accountable and open to evaluation. Formation involves being observed, receiving feedback, accepting correction, and allowing the Church to identify both strengths and areas needing growth. The goal is not to prove that you deserve ordination. The goal is to discover truthfully whether your gifts, character, spirituality, formation, and vocation are consistent with the priestly ministry to which the Church may eventually call you. 1. Particularly important responsibility. Ember letters. Joe, if you remember only one administrative responsibility from this recording, remember the Ember Weeks. 4 times each year, communicate with your bishop. Do not simply write, "Everything is going well." Reflect. What did I learn academically? What have I learned about myself? How is my prayer life? What has challenged me? What experiences of ministry affected me? How is my marriage and family life interacting with this vocation? What am I discovering about the Episcopal Church? What am I learning about Anglican spirituality and priesthood? Where have I experienced God's presence? Where am I still uncertain? These reflections allow the bishop to accompany your formation, and they also create a spiritual record of your journey. Your academic formation is only one part. Joe, you have already spent many years studying philosophy, theology, Christianity, and education. That experience is important. Episcopal canons explicitly allow prior education and life experience to be considered within priestly formation. But postulancy is not simply asking whether you know theology. The deeper question is, can your theology become pastoral ministry? Can knowledge become wisdom? Can experience become compassion? Can leadership become service? Can previous priestly experience be integrated faithfully into episcopal identity? Can you listen as well as teach? Can you receive formation as willingly as you have given formation to others? That may become one of the most important spiritual dimensions of your postulancy. Learn the episcopal way of being a priest. Your formation should increasingly deepen your understanding of Anglican and Episcopal identity. Become very familiar with the Book of Common Prayer. Study Episcopal liturgy not merely as ritual, but as theology expressed through worship. Deepen your understanding of Scripture, tradition, and reason. Learn Episcopal church governance. Understand the relationship among bishop, priest, deacon, laity, vestry, congregation, diocese, and wider Episcopal Church. Become familiar with the Constitution and canons. Learn how authority is exercised collaboratively. Observe how pastoral leadership functions within the Episcopal tradition. Your previous ministry gives you experience, but postulancy invites you to allow that experience to be interpreted through your new ecclesial home. Take care of your human formation. Formation for priesthood is also human formation. Pay attention to your family, protect your marriage. Maintain healthy relationships, develop appropriate boundaries. Take care of your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Learn when to speak and when to listen. Learn when to lead and when to allow others to lead. Learn how to receive criticism without becoming defensive. Learn how to accompany people whose theology, culture, life experience, or opinions may differ from your own. The canons specifically include emotional development as part of formation for priesthood. A priest is formed not only by what he knows, but by the kind of person he becomes. Follow diocesan instructions carefully. The Diocese of Texas states that the Commission on Ministry participates directly in the discernment and preparation of persons for holy orders. Current diocesan leadership identifies Bishop Catherine Ryan as executive for ministry, with the Commission assisting in discernment, formation, and assessment. Joe, stay in communication with the Commission on Ministry office. Keep copies of correspondence, forms, evaluations, certificates, training records, and important dates. The diocese also requires background, medical, and psychological evaluations as part of its holy orders process, with instructions supplied by the Commission on Ministry office. Because your individual file may already contain some or all of these requirements, do not assume you must repeat them. Follow whatever timetable the diocese gives you. What comes after postulancy? The next formal stage is candidacy. Candidacy is more than automatically completing a certain amount of time as a postulant. When the appropriate time comes, a postulant seeking candidacy applies to the bishop. The application includes the date of admission to postulancy and support from the sponsoring congregation. The commission must attest to the postulant's continuing formation, and the standing committee interviews the postulant and must give written approval before the bishop may admit the person as a candidate for ordination to the priesthood. So do not make your immediate goal simply, how quickly can I become a candidate? A better question is, how faithfully can I live this season of postulancy? Candidacy will come when you, the bishop, the Commission on Ministry, the Standing Committee, and your sponsoring community are prepared to make that deeper commitment together. Joe, what does success look like? Success in postulancy does not mean being perfect. It means being faithful. It means being prayerful. It means being honest. It means being teachable. It means completing your responsibilities. It means maintaining communication. It means growing in episcopal identity. It means allowing others to participate in your discernment. It means becoming increasingly aware of your strengths and limitations. And it means remaining free enough to say, Lord, I believe you are calling me, but I still want your will more than my own. That is the spirit of postulancy. Closing message for the recording. Joe, September marks an important new chapter. You are now moving from asking privately whether God might be calling you again into a more formal season in which the church accompanies that question. Do not rush it. Live it. Pray through it. Study through it. Serve through it. Allow yourself to be formed through it. You do not need to prove your entire vocation in September. Your responsibility is to take the next faithful step. Pray faithfully. Remain active in your parish. Stay accountable to the diocese. Complete your formation. Write your ember reflections. Listen to your bishop and commission on ministry. Care for your marriage and family. Deepen your episcopal identity. Serve God's people. And continue asking, Lord, what are you calling me to become? Postulancy is not simply preparation for something that may happen later. Postulancy itself is part of your vocation. This is your season to listen, to learn, to be formed, and to allow the church to walk beside you. So begin September with gratitude rather than anxiety. You have reached another important point in a journey that began long ago. Now your prayer can remain very simple. Here I am, Lord. I am listening. Continue to form me. Show me how to serve, and lead me wherever you want me to go.